Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day, and today we're doing the mid-year book tag. I saw Sarah Caroli's video and I got inspired by her questions, so you can go and check out her video. Her link will be down below. What is the best book you read so far in 2026? I read this year Piranesi by Susanna Clarke, and let me tell you, this book changed my mind. It was insane. I do plan to do a review about this book because I loved it so much. It was mind-blowing. Best sequel you've read so far this year. Woven by Gold by Elizabeth Helen. This is the second book in the Beast of the Briars series. It is a new series that I started in January this year and it was incredible. I read the 5 books so fast in the beginning of the year. I cannot believe that I managed to do that. I recently saw the actual book, the actual 5th book in paperback, because I read these books on ebook, and the size of it, it was like freaking Crescent City that you cannot see, God. The 5th book in the Beast of the Briar series was like this big, even bigger I think. It was like 800 pages and I flew through this book on ebook because I didn't realize how long it was, so I just kept reading, and it took me a little longer to read. Obviously it took me like 2 weeks to read, but like it was insane. I would have never picked up this book if I had known the sheer size of it. A new release you haven't read yet but want to. Starside by Alex Astor. I know everybody is talking about it, but I actually really want to read this book because I have read the Lightlark series. I haven't finished it yet, but I am in love with Alex Astor's writing style, so I really am excited to read Starside. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Well, obviously ACOTAR 6. Everybody knows ACOTAR 6 is coming. We don't even have a title yet, I think, but it's coming in October, so I'm really excited about it. I am scared though, because I have a lot of catching up to do before this book comes out, but I will do my best. Biggest surprise, favorite author, debut or new to you? Elizabeth Helen. She is the writer of the Beast of the Briar series I was just talking about. This is a new favorite series that I have discovered. Her writing style is so good. The story of the Beast of the Briars is insane, and I have no idea why nobody is talking about this series. It's so good. Newest fictional crush. It is a guy from the Beast of the Briar series, obviously, and it is Caspian because he is the main villain in the story, but he's not an actual villain, so he is so misunderstood. The whole story is so good. I love his arc. A book that made you cry. This will come out like really weird because it has no link to this book being like sad, but I am currently reading The Ashes of the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. This is the second book in the Crowns of Nyaxia. Yeah, Crowns of Nyaxia. This is a duology. This is the second book, and I cried in a part that was not sad. I felt it was like, it was a little sad, but like not sad that you would cry to, but I did, and I was like, damn, I need help. A book that made you happy. First Time Caller by Becky Borison. I just read this book. I listened to this as an audiobook and it was so good. The character, the narrators, they were so good. I will be making a book review about this book because I have so much to talk about. It was incredible. It was such a fun ride, and it was just like a warm, cozy blanket that you put on. It was perfect. The most beautiful book you've bought this year or received. I have the Lightlark special edition of Oro and Grimm. Wait, how do I do this?
One eternity later.
The Oro and Grimm book, which is the most beautiful book you will ever see. It has a beautiful sprayed edges, and the inside of the book is insane. Look at this cover art. It is so beautiful. Look at the inside. It is insane. This is the most beautiful book I have ever seen. It is so beautiful and I am so excited to read it. I really want to read it soon. How many 5-star reads do you have this year? I have just one so far, and it is Bounded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen. It is the first book in the Beast of the Briar series. I am repeating myself, I know, but it is such a good series. You guys need to read it. What books do you want to reread this year? I really want to reread the Shatter Me series just because the newest series, which is the Watch Me series, I think. The second book in that series just came out. The third book is announced. I am so far behind and I have read this series a really long time ago. This was the first series that made me fall in love into reading. So like 10, 14 years ago. Oh god, that's a long time ago. But it is the first ever series that I read and I fell in love with it, and it just has a special place in my heart. But if I want to read the newest series, I really need to reread this series because there are so many things that I forgot that was in this series. I keep watching TikToks of like the fandom of the Shatter Me series, and there are so many things that I'm like, wait, when did that happen? That happened? When? And so I think I need to reread some. A book you enjoyed with mixed reviews. Honestly, I think every book has mixed reviews, so I don't think it's such a controversial book, but I've seen some people that didn't like it, and it is The Legend of the Nine-Tailed Fox by Katrina Kwan. I absolutely loved this book. I loved it so much. It is a fantasy standalone, and we get into hell, but in like the Asian version, and it is so good. I loved it so much, but I have seen some mixed reviews online. So any 5-star predictions for the rest of the year? Obviously, I think ACOTAR 6, I think it will be a 5 stars, obviously. I'm not like putting it on a pedestal because I don't want to put it onto so much pressure for nothing, but I do believe it will be a 5 stars. And also Beast of the Briar 6, which comes out in July. I am so excited for this book. It is coming out and I will read it right away. I am so excited and I believe it will be a 5 stars. It is not even the end of the series. I think like ACOTAR has a 7th book coming, so I'm all for it. So that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Tell me down below what are the books that you have read this year that you really loved. Any suggestions? I always take them, even if I have a way too high TBR with too many books to read. I always take more. I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.